are the sensational South Central region.
This region is robust. We've got lots of intelligent teens and children.
The South Central Regional team is very cohesive. Of course, we are led by a dynamic leader in our regional director, Millie Mitchell.
I'm responsible for directing the activities and programming for the 1,200 mothers in the South Central region. I was actually born into the organization. I've been a member since I was 2 as a legacy member. And I've been a mother member for 20 years, first initiated into the Dallas chapter and then transferred into the Missouri City Sugar Land chapter. I was first elected in 2011, and I'm now completing my term with 3 other wonderful ladies here in 2015.
I've been a member of Jack and Jill for 13 years. I work closely with our chapter foundation chairs with fundraisers, activities that they may have or host that support the Jack and Jill Foundation. I did join Jack and Jill so that my daughter would be able to interact and learn and have a great learning experience so that she knows who she is and whose she is.
I have been in Jack and Jill for 27 years. It has been a very meaningful experience for me. I'm responsible for collecting all the money, banking all the money, and managing the region's finances. As a parent, I've watched Jack and Jill mean a lot to my children. Jack and Jill afforded them the opportunity to not only meet kids, but also to grow and develop and to enhance their leadership skills, their social skills, just kind of make them an all-round person.
My title consists of communication for the South Central region and registration for the South Central region. And I also take care of data and information about our moms. I joined Jack and Jill in 2002, and it was a vehicle for me to ensure that my son had African American playmates. I could ensure that every month he always had African American playmates, African American events, things to go to where he saw children that looked like him.
We were a team of tireless individuals working hard for the sensational South Central region, aiming for timeless service. In our second term, that started in 2013, we embodied the theme, One Focus, Excellence for All Children. When we decided on that theme, we thought about just that, one focus. All 4 officers focusing on one thing, our children. And we thought that if you continue to maintain your focus on our children, which is our main purpose for being members of Jack and Jill, we would march to the same beat in the right direction and come out with excellence.
We have come together from the 29 chapters that comprise this region to make decisions which help to determine the future of our organization.
Jack and Jill is a mother's organization, but it also has such strong ties to the importance of family.
We have programs that are mandated by our national organization, our national governance. Regionally, we hold the teen leadership summits, the children's clusters. We have a teen agenda at Area Workday, and then of course our teen conference. Community service is one of our major focus. Our community service is also embodied through our Regional Day of Service. The Regional Day of Service is a day when all 1,200 teens around the region, around the South Central region, are engaged in one centrally focused activity, whether it's working at the local homeless shelter or volunteering at the local food bank or reading to children at libraries.
There have been so many great activities South Central Regional team has had the opportunity to participate in and attend.
We are well represented with our teen leadership summits. That is very unique here in the sensational South Central region. Another unique initiative that we have here in South Central is the Alumni Connection. The Jack and Jill South Central Region Alumni Connection serves to ground them here with South Central and maintain those bonds that they made while in Jack and Jill.
One of the programs that I can remember that really stands out is the backpack program. We did that program at one of the teen conferences where students were asked to bring in various school supplies for kids in need.
I would say the activity that separates us from other regions is teen conference. The way that we manage teen conference, a lot of the process is similar to other regions, but the way that we do skit night, the way that we do the sports day, the mobile app, all those things are different. In fact, when we introduced the mobile app, it was so popular that the teens told teens all across the country, and they reached out and said, hey, how can we get that for us? So I think that's one of the hallmarks that we are going to be proud of, that we left with the region, that our teams help to kind of set the path on how they get communication at their conference.
Working at teen conference, serving as committee leaders, as delegates, as alternates, leading their chapter delegations, and just participating with all of the leaders here gives them the realization that they have leadership abilities themselves.
It's just a good feeling to know that some of these kids will be so successful and that Jack and Jill has had an opportunity to play a role in that.
We welcome you, and we are so glad to see you.
As we conclude our tenure of service, I think my legacy will be one of unity, unifying our region and our mothers so that we foster communication, we foster development in our young children, and mothers see and realize a greater value in their membership.
When I came into this position, I was very concerned that chapters that host a conference was having to pay an assessment to host that conference. And I wanted to work to ensure that the conferences paid for themselves so that they did not have to do that. And that is one thing that we have been able to accomplish as a team. We have been able to establish the region's first investment account. I believe we're going to leave this organization in excellent financial standing.
You guys know how to set it up? What I hope that the region remembers about my tenure is that I elevated the way that we communicate, and that I try to really, as efficiently as I can, put information and data in the hands of the mothers and the teens.
I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And I thank Him for allowing me to serve in this role with Jack and Jill, again, to do whatever we can for our children.
Jack and Jill is always here. It's not just as they grew up from ages 2 to 19 and were Jacks and Jills when their mothers were members. My successor would need to continue the great work of the Alumni Connection. The organization must be sure to maintain open lines of communication with our graduated members. There's also a benefit after graduation that Jack and Jill can serve and still be an integral part of their life.
I think the advice that I would give to my successor, first of all, is to just say that you need to be flexible in working with the various groups. You will have to spend the money better than you would spend your own money.
Embrace technology, move forward past more than what I've done. I would tell them to not try to recreate a whole lot of things, but find new paths of communicating for the region.
Lend service, advice, and talent, but remember your specific role, and if everyone focuses on their role, then together the team will be successful.
My words to the mothers watching this presentation would be to remember to enjoy the work you do on behalf of all children. That's what Jack and Jill is about.
Live the life that you want your children to have. We can teach them, we can love them, and it's a great legacy to leave with them, but you also got to live it. Because when they see it in you, then they can bring it forward for themselves.
Live with integrity, commitment, and action. It's important for them to be trustworthy. It's important for them to do what they say, and it's important for them to give back.
All of us working together will ensure that Jack and Jill continues to excel, be very value added, and continue to be relevant as we move into the next century.
Jack and Jill, It's been an incredible ride. I look forward to seeing what else happens once I'm gone.
I can say that it has been very rewarding.
One focus, excellence for all children.
One focus, excellence for all children.
One focus, excellence for all children.